So I chose my game against Ian Nepomniachtchi from this tournament 2 years ago. I chose this game because it's the highest rated player I've ever beaten. I think Jan was at the time like number 10 in the world, so it was really a big win for me. Also, it was a very sharp game with lots of calculation involved. All these factors combined make it a really special win for me. So in this position, it's black to move, and it's clear that it's a Sicilian and black's king is under attack, but here Jan played to move queen e4, threatening my queen on g2, and if he were to exchange queens, he would be completely fine. And I don't really want to move my queen to a passive position like h2. So it was really time to strike here, and I played to move h6. And this is both sacrifice of a rook as well as allowing him to exchange the queens, but in both cases the variations work out for me. And his king on h7 turns out to be in real trouble. There are a couple lines, for example, he can take here, and then I take with check. And if he takes my rook, I promote to queen with checkmate, so he cannot do that. So instead, if he takes my rook, he's currently up a rook and a queen, but I promote with check and bishop g7. I think this is what Jan saw, but here he probably missed to move rook h6 check very strong, and the king is forced into the open with a quick mate to result after, for example, king f5, queen f7. So instead, he didn't go for this and chose the other possibility after h6, which is to take my rook. And now he's up a rook for the moment, but after takes, check, king takes, bishop h6, check, the king is forced to go to f7, and rook f1, check, he has to go queen d5, and now I think it was a very important move. I think it was queen d5 check, which he missed, because after king g6, rook g1, king takes h6, there's finally beautiful mate after queen h1 checkmate. I remember I started the tournament quite tough, then I got a lucky break against Fedoseev, but then this final win was made it to 3 wins for me in the tournament, which was really something I didn't expect, and something like this against a strong player like Nepomniachtchi was a big moment for me. But yeah, after that game I was of course very happy and very pretty, and against such a player, that's why it was so special for me, and ever since I have not beaten a stronger player.